everybody, welcome back. I'm Aletta and today we are doing the island tour. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we are done with this island, but at the same time we started it in March of last year, I believe. So yeah, let's get started on this island tour. If you're new here, it is an Archipelago-core island, and if you want to follow along on the dream address, you can. I'll put it on the screen here and in the description below. And yeah, it is Archipelago-core to the most part. We could connect the waterfalls a bit more, but I think it's good. I really like the layout, and yeah, I think you will too. So here is our map, and you can see we have Agnes, Sterling, Weber, Callie, Nan, Chevra, Shino, Roscoe, Shep, and Pearl. So yeah, it's kind of nature core as well. And we're over here by resident services, and we just did our island map. But if you follow along on the dream address, it will be sunset and there will be fireflies flying around, so that's pretty cute. Yeah, on the way to the airport, there is some goodies over here if you'd like to pick these up. We got a ladder and a vaulting pole right here, a wand, and then a couple of other things. But yeah, we got a little typewriter station here. I really like the entrance. I don't really spend that much time over here, but the villagers like it, so yeah, it's pretty cute. And if we go across this bridge here and follow the signs, we have our airport here, and it is a green airport. It's pretty close to the entrance, but I like how we did the waterscaping. And you can see we have waterfalls. We'll have a couple waterfalls around here, of course, for Archipelago-core. Very pretty. I like it a lot. And we got some gnomes around. But here's our first little spot on the beach. This is kind of just a little relaxing spot because it is in front of our museum tent over here. So we made it, the museum tent, a dig site over here. They're digging up the fossils. You can see the little gnomes around. And yeah, I love how the museum tent looks. I think it is so cute. I do miss having Brewster, but you know, it's fine. And you can see I'll have stuff scattered around the island, like we have a duster here if you wanted to clean off the fossils. Or this little clay pot that we dug up here. I don't know. And then if we go up here, it is just more of the campsite for them, and they're looking at, like, you know, a mosquito, and then an ancient one, and then a recent one. And if you go around this little path here, you can see up there you got another tent, and it connects down here to this staircase. So yeah, pretty cool. And you can hop across here if you'd like to go across the waterfalls, which I really like this. I feel like this is very Archipelago-core, very cute. So we could actually jump across here. Yeah, we got lots and lots of waterscaping, of course. And then there's a little ladder to bring you up here. Yes, this bridge here is really pretty, so I had to go back to show y'all that. Very cute, very cute. And oh, I made this little fish stone design that's under my feet here, and then the other designs here will be linked below in a spreadsheet, but if you want to use any of those, feel free to. And then this connects over here to this little forested area. We have Callie's house here, our squirrel villager. She's my favorite. So yeah, it is very natural core over here, very cute. And then this is Weber's house, the little duck. And they have a little spot over here they like to picnic together at. Speaking of Weber, what's up? Are you good at catching bugs? I've been looking for a paper kite butterfly for forever. Yes, we can help you find one, yes. Yay, I knew I could count on you, Glitter. Cute. I love him so much. Okay, and then since we're down here, we'll go by the party on the beach. This is by Shep's house. And there's lots and lots of balloons, presents around that you can open as well. And then here is a pink balloon if you want to carry that, as well as some party poppers. And that just connects to where we were before with the waterfalls. And right here we got Duck Duck Goose. I don't know if that's conveyed well, but I tried. We even have the duck or not the duck, the goose, the little lantern in the middle there. So then they're opening presents over here at the party. So yes, happy birthday if it's your birthday. I like doing birthday spots on the beach. I think it's fun. And then of course Shep's house. Oh, we didn't do the interiors of the villagers' houses if you do visit. I didn't end up finishing the DLC. And then over here we have the pier, so we got Cap'n hanging out here. And yeah, just some fishing poles, very casual. And then this way we have a little blueberry farm, and we used blue pansies for that. Yeah, very cute. And then we'll go around this way up the beach. Just a little eating spot here. And then there's a little lab if you keep going up the beach here. A little clothing area here, a little laundry. And then it says to stay out of here, and you would think it's for the turtles, which it is, but it's also because there is a little alien site over here. The aliens have come down on their UFO, and we used laseroids for that. And yeah, one of them's watching TV with a spikeloid, very cute. We put the clock out in case, or you know, for the TV program that shows the alien. I think it's 3:33 a.m. on Saturday, I believe, if you didn't know that. I think that's pretty well known now, though. Yes, we'll go back up the beach here. And that brings us back to our player house here. And this is actually the rock garden. So yes, we have a little outdoor bath over here. Lots of trees, and over here there's a little grave for some reason, I don't know. And if you go in the house, it's a little spa. We just did that video, so I won't be touring it, and yeah, don't want to give away all the island secrets, but it's pretty cute. And then over here there's a little ladder you can climb up, and that connects to Callie's house over here. So if you go across the land bridge here, you can keep going up to the flower garden, and we tried to collect all the flowers, but we're missing 3, but that's okay. Yes, and I can link this video below too if you'd like the pattern for this. I think it's really fun. I'll probably do this in the future as well. But we used the petaloids to represent the green mums, the blue roses, and the purple windflowers. Isn't that cute? I love it. And it was really helpful for when I wanted doubles of the flowers. I didn't have custom designs between them, so they would duplicate a lot. So that was nice. And that connects to Nan's house over here. She is the flower garden caretaker in my head. So she has this nice pergola, and then over here she has some soil next to a little workbench, of course. And that actually connects to this little spot we just did the other day. Just a little butterfly gyroid here, interested in entomology. Yes, lots of bridges, lots of waterfalls like I mentioned earlier. And if you go this way up this little incline, you can see there is a dragon, a fossil dragon. So we use lots of reds, lots of fires. But this is where Sterling lives, of course, because, you know, he's a knight. And Sterling was one of our starters, so I wanted to keep him. And he lives in this castle, very, very cool. And you can even walk around here. There's a little garden right here. And then you can go in the castle, and there's a little archery spot. And yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's cute. It's a bit of fun, you know? And I like that it has water all around it. It's like a moat almost. And then of course some chests. I feel like that's regal. And then we'll go back to the land bridge over here. And there is an incline connecting to our marketplace, which starts you off at the farm area. So we got some rams and horses, and then this little stable right there. And then also we got little piggies down here, very cute. The marketplace was a suggestion from one of you, and this is honestly one of my favorite builds on the island still. I love it so much. It's kind of at the heart of the island, so there's lots and lots of waterscaping. So if we go around here, we did land bridges with wooden planks. Because I had a lot of bridges, we had to get a bit creative. But yeah, there's lots of stalls around here. There's some free plants here, and then you can get some fresh produce up here. And then there's even a little bunny stall over here, which I love. I think that is so adorable with the little custom designs under it. I love that green path. And then over here is the little florist shop. You can get some yellow pansies. There's lots of yellow pansies. And I think they had extra, so you know they're having those on sale. And then some other flowers over here. And then down here is the food stalls. We got the baker right here having some bread and cake. And then if you go in the middle here, it's just a little gazebo, a nice little seating spot in the middle of the lake. I think is very nice, very relaxing. And then of course there's some chairs over here so you can enjoy your food, a little bench. And then over here is some more vendors. We got a little apple stand here, or I guess fruit stand. And over here they're selling some homemade plushies. And then right here is a little jewelry stand. Very cute, very cute. And then this actually connects to resident services down here. Oh, and Callie is in our way, so we'll go around this way. Yeah, you can hop over here. And this actually is by Pearl's house, which is our ice cream stand place, shop. Yes, ice cream shop, there we go. And this was originally Mint was here, so it made more sense, but I really liked this build, so I left it. We also have this little pole right here. But yeah, you can stop over here, get some ice cream right there, a little vanilla cone. This is a fun little build. I also put lots of standing trees around so it looks like winter over here. I like it a lot. I love the ice furniture. It's very, very pretty. And then if you go back down this way, it leads you to Roscoe's home. And Roscoe owns this record shop up here. And this build was inspired by a place I go in real life sometimes, or I used to, where it was a record store on top of a bookstore. So yeah, we got lots of records up here for sale, and I feel like Roscoe has this vibe, you know. And then here is the library down here. We got some gyroids doing homework together. And then this is Shino's house, because education is Shino's hobby, so it makes sense. And yeah, we also got a little kids area to the left over here. And then, of course, more waterscaping. And yes, this is to the right of resident services. It all connects, of course. There's another chessboard there. And if you go to the right here, this is our Able sisters, but our Able's is actually a little outdoor movie theater station. So you can get food inside Able's and then outside as well. Here we got some popcorn and slushies. And yes, always fun to do a little projector screen build. So you can sit out here, watch the movie with the gyroids if you'd like. And then of course it connects to the beach here, so we just got some decorations and we will go down this way. A little seating table there, a little spot in front of another waterfall. And then over here we have a little spot for Agnes to make her clay creations. Oh, hi Nan, what's up? Would you like to come over? Okay, I went to Nan's house. I am back. She gave me a nurse's cap for some reason. I mean, that's pretty cute. Okay. Yeah, so we have Agnes's house over here. It's very cute, very pink. And yeah, she has a little pottery studio out here, her little kiln, and then she glazes over here and puts them out here. We didn't decide if she sells them or just puts them on display. Yeah, then this connects over back to the airport. And we will actually go back here to the right past the movie theater. And if we go up this time instead of down, hi Chevra, it takes us over here where there's a passed out Gulliver apparently. And there's this little outdoor greenhouse kind of thing over here on the beach with the garden. And this is our little community garden where all the villagers can come over here and take care of the plants. And then over here we have another land bridge kind of thing. Lots of water over here, and that takes us up here to Chevra's house. And she has the strawberry farm up here. So she's selling some cakes and jams over here. And this is probably my favorite build on the island. It's very close to the marketplace, but this one It's just so cute. I love all the little strawberry things that people made. Again, that will be in the description if you want to use any of those. But we used some red pansies on the beach over here. We originally had them up here next to these strawberry bushes, but then we had to keep running over the flowers, so we just decided to put it on the beach here. And we got a little apiary up here as well to help with the flowers on the strawberries. And then we got some gyroids over here picking some strawberries. Very cute. And that leads up to Chevra's house, of course, and she's the owner. And then this is our little peninsula here, and she does some art in her free time up here. And there's a little present there as well. And then up here on the rock, there's just a little sitting space, so you can come up here, have some strawberry pie is what I think that is. And then she has some laundry laying out back here. And up here, this connects to a little farm as well. This just has wheat and sugar cane, but yeah, it's just a little filler spot here, using the silo and everything. And then you can jump this way to get to the campsite, and this is behind the ice cream shop, of course. Yes, we even decorated up here. I actually kind of forgot how this is more waterscaping than I usually do, but I just got so used to it, but I think it's so fun. Yes, we got some kids tents over here because it's by the regular campsite. Their outdoor kitchen, making some baked potatoes there. And then right here I put all of the fruit trees. And Shep is fishing. Hello, Shep. Ah, what? I wasn't sleeping. I was just visualizing a monster catch. Ba ba ba. Oh, I didn't even notice he was sleeping. Oh my gosh, that's funny. And then over here is Nook's Cranny, and this is a really fun build. We did a mini golf course, so yeah, you can get your supplies from the gyroid here. The eggs are kind of like supposed to be the fun golf balls, you know. And then to the right there you can use the ABD, and then here's where they store extra stuff, like probably more golf clubs and everything. Then you can go inside to get some, I don't know, gift shop stuff probably. But yeah, let's take a look at the mini golf course. I love it, it's so fun. Over here there's a little vending machine, of course. That's why the little squeakoid here has apple juice. Yeah, we used lots of fun colors over here. And we used the pearls as golf balls, and then these little flags as, well, the little flags in the holes. And we had to work around the waterscaping, of course, but here's the first hole, very simple. And it connects to this one with the little flamingos. And then, ooh, there's a lost bag there. And then this hole is fun. There's a bridge here, the Cropey Bridge. And then the little lanterns you have to go around or through. And then back here we actually used Stonehenge, because it kind of looks like you can hit the ball over there. Yeah, isn't that fun? We have lots of statues around here as well. And to the left there is Sterling's castle, so the statues kind of connect to that too. And then there's a fun hole this way where you'd hit the ball down here, and it's a little pirate themed one because it's on the secret beach. So yeah, we got, oh, there's a little ice cream cone down here too. Yeah, we used a bunch of pirate themed stuff over here. I thought that was a lot of fun. A good way to use these items. And then the little Mario flag here. Or I guess the Bowser flag. Yeah, there's some presents down here for y'all as well. And then the final hole over here has this lighthouse, and the idea is that you would hit the ball in the lighthouse. And yeah, it just connects over here in a big circle. And this connects down to the marketplace, which means that we have actually looked at everything. Of course, there is lots more to explore, lots of little areas that we decorated here on the channel. And yeah, lots of fun builds and a lot of your guys' ideas incorporated, of course. And yeah, I had a lot of fun on this island. It was very challenging to do lots of waterscaping in the beginning, but I love how it turned out. And I hope that y'all do as well. So let me know your favorite build on this island. And yeah, I can't believe we're done with it. I'm honestly kind of sad. I think we're gonna demolish it and make a new island here. We could do a forever island, but I have a different idea for that, so If you have any island themes you would like to see next, make sure to comment that below. And I want to give a special thanks to everyone who has been following along this whole time, and anyone who wants to check out the other builds from this island that hasn't seen them. Of course, you can do that, but I hope that y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. My goodness.